row, you made a comment that saying that Freddie was your choice. Did you voice that to John Dorsey or anybody else prior to the hire?
No, it's like I told you guys during the year that was their decision to make, and I trusted them to, whatever was best for the team, they would choose that. And it just so happened that was Freddie. And so obviously, I trusted him during the year, and we had success, so that was comfortable for me.
How difficult will it be, Baker, to meet all these expectations fans have? They're talking division championship, Super Bowl, everything.
That should be the expectation. It shouldn't be that the whole town goes crazy over one win on a Thursday. It should be the expectation that we need to be competing in the playoffs every year. So that's the fun part about it. But the fans can get really excited, but we set our own expectations within the building, and I've always believed that. You have to live up to your own standard. You set that, and you live to it every day.
You came into the league very confident. Did you anticipate the success that you had?
Yeah, that's a tricky question because I can answer that and it sounds cocky, but you know what, I am who I am, is always believing myself, and I expect to be able to do my job at a very high level. I work for that, and I have the right people around me, and I trust them to do their job as well. And you just gotta come Sunday, go out there and do it. I believe I was put there for a reason, and you go through practice throughout the week for a reason, and so come Sunday is the fun part. So that's having fun.
Were you disappointed you didn't win the Rookie of the Year? And is that something you will use as motivation?
Yeah, I'll use it as motivation, but the more important thing is winning football games. Yeah, it's more frustrating than anything because Saquon, that's my guy, so it's something he can hold over my head forever now. But you know what? I'll use that as motivation, and we'll be better in the long run.
How about this? What is winning this from the Cleveland Sports Commission meeting?
It's really special. It's now this is a new home, and being able to actually live here and say that I'm part of the family here in Cleveland. It's pretty special. So to be able to win Professional Athlete of the Year here is something I hold dear to me.
Has Barkley exercised any of his bragging rights yet? And,
yeah, he has. We're not going to get into detail yet.
What about the chain that you were supposed to get him?
It'll say quads on it. Not say quads, but just quads. 2 extra letters in there cost a little bit extra money, so we'll stick with just quads.
You were in Atlanta last week. Any success in recruiting some free agents?
I was around a few guys, but we'll see.
What do you think the team needs? The new coaches. What are your thoughts on the new coaches?
Oh, I've gotten a chance to meet a couple of them since I've been back in town, and like I said about the head coach hire, I trust them to make the decisions, and they're putting together a great staff of football guys that trust each other and believe in each other, and I'm excited to get back to work.
Have you had any interaction with Todd?
Yeah. I have some interaction with Todd. He's actually an Oklahoma State guy at heart, so we're going to butt heads about that a lot. But he's a great guy. Obviously, they love throwing the ball. I think we're going to have to find ways to convince him to hand the ball off to Chubb. So I'm excited about where it's going and where we're headed.
What do you think the team needs to take the next step here?
Build on what we had. We had somewhat of a foundation, but to be able to take that next step and do that, it's to realize what we're doing well, to capitalize on that, grow in that, trust the system, trust your coaching, and just make the plays and be comfortable. I think we've kind of knocked off the reputation of Cleveland Browns now, so now you got to have that mentality if we want to be the best, and that's how you have to handle it every day.
Baker, can you talk about the NFL 100 commercial that you ran? Just what was that like, and then also was that symbolic when Tom handed all those rings over to you?
Obviously, being a part of something like that is very special. Some of the names in that, if you told me last year that I would be a part of a commercial like that, I would have told you you're absolutely lying. So to be able to be a part of a commercial with legends like that and actually be next to Tom Brady, no matter what you think about it, that's the greatest of all time. So to be able to actually hold those rings, and they are heavy. Those were the real rings. They are heavy. It's something fun. Getting to talk to him a little bit and just get to know him and just be around a guy like that. His presence is something that you feel as soon as he walks into a room. And that's the kind of stuff you admire, and I want to have when I finish playing.
How much are you looking forward to playing against?
Yeah. So we have them on the schedule. We're playing. I think it's an away game. Right? That'll be awesome. Just to play against somebody that has been playing for so long at such a consistent level. That's one of those challenges that you try and rise up to each week, and that'll be fun.
Was it just
a vision of what you want to do off the field?
Hey Tony, how you doing? Good to see you, man.
Off the field, you've done a lot this offseason. Do you want that to keep going? Life of a celebrity type of thing?
No, not that at all. No, I think the Kevin Hart thing was actually filmed last year. It just now came out. No, you know what? Just get to enjoy the time, because I think it's important to step away from the game for a little bit. You know, do some fun things here and there, be around different athletes, but when it comes down to when it's time to train, I'll be able to shut that off and go do that. That's something that I pride myself on.
Baker, Bernie Kosar presented you tonight. He's really the last vestige of the glory days of Browns football. Is still beloved here to this day. Have you had an opportunity really to kind of talk with him? You had mentioned about the city deserving a winner and things like that, and he maybe told you what this town is like when this football team really does win.
Absolutely, he's mentioned what it's like. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun when we start turning this thing around. You know, what he was doing when he was playing. So he did a great job of describing that, but he also just does a great job of just saying he's there for me. If I have any questions that bounce off of him, or just any questions at all about the town, what it was like, the process of going through a rookie year, he was always there, and he'd pick up the phone at any time. And so thankful for that, because he's obviously the best quarterback to ever play for the Cleveland Browns, and so that's something that's pretty cool for me to be able to call him and get advice from him.
A lot of
Anxious you've ever been in an offseason to get to the next level?
Not right now. I've been able to actually enjoy the time off, but when it comes time to it's getting really close to reporting back, I'll be ready to go. I'm excited where it's headed. Excited about the new staff, and it'll be great.
Baker, what's your level of communication with Freddie right now? What should you guys talk? What do you talk about?
I cook him dinner every night. No, we talk quite often. He's been excited about what we're doing. I asked him, what everybody else was like before I actually met him, just to get his thoughts, and everything he said holds true to that. And so, we talk often, but that's the same kind of relationship we had during the year.
Was it just you?
Season workout plans in terms of, will you work with any professional or quarterback type trainer guys, and will you get the guys together like you guys did last year, stuff like that?
Yeah, we'll absolutely get together. No, I'm not going to have any guy swiping a broom at my feet in the ocean, that type of QB training. I don't believe in that. I'll go to a normal gym where I trained last year. I don't need some guy to try and teach me how to throw. I'll have a guy that pushes me in workouts, has other athletes in there. The intensity's up. It's a working environment, and then when I have the guys out there, it's time to start that chemistry early, which I'm really excited about. The sooner we can build that timing, later on, we don't have to worry about it. All the details and all that's we're fine-tuned out, because it took till about September for us to get timing last year, and I was actually getting reps with them, so I'm looking forward to being able to do that early.
Soon you have a date for your big day?
It's in July. Tony, I'm sorry, you're not invited.
Why not?
It's okay. I forgive you.
Do you share in the excitement and anticipation that the fans are feeling right now?
Absolutely. If they weren't excited, then I think they'd be kind of blind to what's going on. The excitement's real, and it should be justified. So that's our goal, is to set our expectations and live up to that height. But it's our own height that we're building up. So we've kind of showed what we can do at times, but we need to be more consistent, and we need to win more games. It's just plain and simple, and that's be competing for the division and the playoffs every year.
You had dinner with Odell and Vaughn, and was that just a nice friendly dinner? Or are you,
yeah, it
doing
is.
some business at that?
No, good friends. I've become close with Odell because he plays with obviously Sterling Shepard. I played with in college, and so he introduced us, and become close with him. And then Vaughn's obviously Vaughn. He's a legend. No, it's good to get to know those guys outside of the football field, and build relationships with them. No, I'm not directly recruiting, but would I complain if they were both here? No, absolutely not.
Baker, I assume you watched the Super Bowl. Did you, watching Goff perform in that condition, were you learning anything from it and imagining yourself in that position at a real early age in your career?
Oh, yeah, obviously, kudos to Jared leading the team, getting to the playoffs, and obviously the Super Bowl that early on. And anytime you're playing in the Super Bowl, you're going to be playing up against a great team. So there's obviously stuff he would like to have back, but I mean, you're playing against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. You're going to get their best shot. So he did a great job all year, and so I'm looking forward to when we get our shot to be there and taking advantage of it.
All right, thanks.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks,